In the steel city of Sheffield, England, a group of teenagers formed what would become one of the biggest rock bands of the 1980s, Def Leppard. Officially banding together on November 1977, the initial lineup included bassist Rick Savage, guitarist Pete Willis, and drummer Tony Kinney, soon joined by vocalist Joe Elliott, who was instrumental in naming the band. They quickly added guitarist Steve Clarke, creating a formidable double guitar attack. The early days saw them rehearsing in Elliott's attic, shaping their sound that blended hard rock with polished melodies. Rick Allen joined as the drummer in 1978 after Kinney departed, completing the classic lineup that would lead them into their heyday. Def Leppard's journey from local talent to global superstars began with their debut album, On Through the Night, in 1980. Which showcased their initial heavy metal influences and got them noticed in the UK. Under the guidance of producer Mutt Lange, in 1981, Def Leppard released High and Dry, featuring the hit single Bringing On the Heartbreak. However, it was the addition of guitarist Phil Collen in 1982, replacing Pete Willis due to his struggles with alcohol, that marked a turning point. This set the stage for the blockbuster Pyromania in 1983, an album that fused anthemic hooks with heavy guitar riffs, selling over 10 million copies in the US alone and featuring hits like Photograph and Rock of Ages. The band's resilience was tested on New Year's Eve 1984, when Rick Allen tragically lost his arm in a car accident. Displaying remarkable courage, Allen learned how to drum using a custom-designed electronic kit, which allowed him to perform almost entirely with one arm. This comeback story was epitomized in their next mega album, 1987's Hysteria, producing an array of hits including Pour Some Sugar on Me and Love Bites, becoming their best-selling album worldwide. Def Leppard's live performances became legendary. Noted for their energy and innovation, they were among the first to play in the round with a central stage that allowed fans to surround them, enhancing intimacy and interaction during shows. This staging was used extensively during their tours in the late 80s, particularly promoting the Hysteria album. Def Leppard originated in Sheffield, England in 1977. The band formed when a group of young schoolmates decided to join forces. This initial lineup included bassist Rick Savage, guitarist Pete Willis, and drummer Tony Kinney, soon joined by vocalist Joe Elliott. Joe had been toying with the name for a band since 1975, but famously suggested they change the band's name from the correctly spelled Def Leppard to the now iconically misspelled version of the band's name, Def Leppard, in an attempt to distance themselves from the punk scene. Quickly making their mark, the band saw a change when guitarist Steve Clarke joined in January 1978, adding a fuller sound alongside Willis with their dual lead guitar playing. The final foundational piece was set when Rick Allen, only 15 years old at the time, replaced Tony Kinney as the drummer in November 1978. Def Leppard's early years were marked by intense local performances in pubs and clubs around Sheffield, rapidly gaining a following with their energetic shows and dynamic repertoire. They were part of a growing new genre of heavy metal bands, often referred to as the new wave of British heavy metal. Def Leppard stood out amongst these bands due to their melodically driven music approach, blending hard rock with catchy vocal hooks. In 1979, the band self-produced their debut EP, the Def Leppard EP, which they sold at gigs and through mail orders. The EP caught the attention of BBC Radio 1's John Peel, a significant boost that brought them broader exposure. This success led to their signing with Mercury Records. Def Leppard's debut album, On Through the Night, marked the beginning of their journey to rock stardom. Released on March 14, 1980, the album was a product of the band's hometown of Sheffield, England, and their relentless dedication to their craft. Recorded at Startling Studios in Ascot, England, On Through the Night was produced by Tom Allom, known for his work with iconic bands like Judas Priest and Black Sabbath. Allom's previous producing credits lent credibility to the album's production, helping to shape Def Leppard's sound for a wider audience. On Through the Night sold over 100,000 copies. Despite receiving mixed reviews from critics, the album was a commercial success, reaching number 15 on the UK album charts and paving the way for Def Leppard's future triumphs. Songs like Wasted, Hello America, and Rock Brigade became fan favorites and laid the groundwork for the band's subsequent albums. Def Leppard's live performances in support of the album were electrifying, with the band showcasing their talent and energy on stages across the UK and beyond. They embarked on their first major tour, supporting bands like AC/DC and Ted Nugent, further solidifying their reputation as one of the most exciting new bands in rock music. By the end of 1980, On Through the Night had set the stage for Def Leppard's future success, establishing them as one of the most exciting new bands in rock music. With their debut album, they had proven themselves as formidable talents, ready to take on the world and leave their mark on the music industry for years to come.
Looking for the perfect blend of entertainment and style? Look no further. Introducing CoastlineMall.com, your one-stop destination for DVDs and fashion apparel. Browse our vast collection, from the latest movie releases to the trendiest fashion must-haves. Shop securely and conveniently at CoastlineMall.com, where you can immerse yourself in the raw energy of music and fashion. Use the promo code CRASH, and when you buy one item, you'll get a second item at a whopping 50% off. That's right, buy one, get one at half price. But act fast, because this exclusive offer won't last forever. So head on over to CoastlineMall.com now, and let's get that shopping spree started. Remember, it's CRASH for your exclusive deal. Don't miss out, CoastlineMall.com, where shopping and savings meet in perfect harmony. Happy shopping, everyone!